Don't stay a sinner. Don't stay a procrastinator. Don't stay angry. Don't stay wicked. Don't stay in immorality. Don't stay in laziness. Don't stay in mediocrity. Live up to what I called you to. In chapter 4, he picks up on this know your calling, and he says, therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, I implore you to walk in a manner worthy of your calling. Now, first of all, you got to know your calling, but then he says, hey, that was chapter 3. Chapter 4, I want you to walk worthy of the calling. Walk worthy of the fact that God, by grace, through faith, in Christ alone saved you. Walk worthy of the mystery being revealed to you. Walk worthy of what God has done by dying on that cross and rising from the dead. I want you to walk worthy. That means I want you to fulfill the responsibilities of the task I've given you as a believer, as a follower. I want you to live up to this. Don't stay a sinner. Don't stay a procrastinator. Don't stay angry. Don't stay wicked. Don't stay in immorality. Don't stay in laziness. Don't stay in mediocrity. Live up to what I called you to. And let me tell you 5 things. Verse 2, with humility. One of the keys to living worthy is to be humble. That means you don't think it's all about you, right? I mean, people all the time, it's all about me. The temperature, the time, the seat, the place, everything. It's all about me. You go home, man, you walk in the door, it's all about me. Instead of thinking, no, how could I minister to my wife, to my parents, to my children, to my husband? What if I thought about my neighbors more than me? What if I wasn't so concerned about their leaves blowing in my yard or their weeds coming over? What if I thought more about them and I really was humble to think God humbled himself? Look at Philippians 2. He humbled himself. The God of everything humbled himself. If he could do that, couldn't we do that? Be humble and think about other people more. Be gentle. That means soft of heart. So don't be harsh and ugly and mean and demand your rights. Be gentle. And with patience, that means endurance. Don't ever give up. And then show tolerance to one another in love. In other words, this love that he just described that has a width and a length and a height and a depth, have that kind of love towards other people. And make sure we're being very tolerant of one another. Not tolerant about truth. Truth is unchangeable, right? Right is right, wrong is wrong, but we can still be very gentle and tolerant in love with one another. And then look at the last thing. He says, be diligent to preserve the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. In other words, a church that is not unified will never accomplish God's will. And what happens is Satan wants to divide and conquer. He wants to divide the family and conquer. Because if he can divide a husband and wife, he not only destroys their relationship, he destroys the picture that God is trying to paint of male and female, which is massively being distorted in our culture today. And he impacts the children in a very negative way. So preserve that unity. Preserve the unity in a church. Who creates that unity? God. Jesus died on the cross so that he could bring us together with God and us together as people. He has provided unity. Now he commands us, be humble and gentle, be patient, and love one another by tolerating, putting up with people's weirdness. And then he says, preserve the unity. Do everything you can to keep everybody getting along with one another so that Satan is not able to divide and conquer.